This is our utility closet. It includes the electrical panel and the hot water heater, which we are going to replace with a tankless. This is our side deck or our back deck. This old broken down staircase is going to be removed. We don't need it because we've got another staircase there to the side, and we're going to completely eliminate it so that we can pull the truck up to the deck. It just so happens that when the tailgate is down on our truck, it's just about the right height to match the deck. With the help of Fiona the Fierce, this back staircase has now been completely removed and tossed to the side. We saved the wood, and we can now pull the truck directly to the deck and roll that old, ugly hot water heater out and take it to the dump.
All right, so this is before. We used to have a 50-gallon water heater here. We took it out. Got this tankless water heater installed, but the plumbers didn't wire it, so this is a quick, dirty wiring job. And what we're going to do is try to clean this up in a way that looks somewhat pretty. So this is before.
Not pretty.
The plan is to, well, we're going to disconnect from here because these wires are not going through the breaker panel. We got to bring them in through this hole right here. So we're going to come down a little ways with some PVC pipe that's going to be kind of some makeshift conduit out, and then around on a shelf over here, drill a hole through this wall. Actually, drill a hole straight through here. I don't have to come all the way out. And then up into the water heater and just kind of keep the pipe protected and off the ground and make life happy. My father-in-law is an electrician and he wired this, so I want to make sure I put it back together the same way. So me being in theater, I have some spike tape and I've got 3 different colors. And I'm going to label each cable with just a little bit of spike tape. And then I'm going to label the breaker it's plugged into with the same color. Then I'm going to change colors and do another one. So blue goes to blue, and yellow is going to go to yellow, and then pink will go to pink. And I've already turned these breakers off, so they should be okay. This one goes there, so that's yellow. And then pink is going to be this guy. Got to find the end of the tape.
By the way, this pendulum is the string for the light. That's why it's swinging back and forth. I hope it's not bugging everybody.
It probably is. So there we go. So those are now marked. Then what I'm going to do for my own reference is I'm going to take a picture of each breaker so I know exactly how he did it. I know the black and the white are the hot wires, but I want to get them exactly the way that he did it before. All right, now we're ready to disconnect these. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Dan did not use this screwdriver.
I think you used my other one.
Because this one doesn't fit.
I can get you the other one.
Yeah, this one's a lot better.
Yeah, he had some of his own that were longer, but
He grounded it over here.
I like, yeah, everything has to be grounded in the same spot. He showed me that. Everything has to be pulled over.
All right, well, I'm marking this exact same screws he used. All right, so the wires are clear. And so now we can, oh Jesus, we've got way more wire than we need.
Yeah.
Even if I came all the way out.
Yeah.
Around to here.
Yeah.
To here, and up through there. I still have enough, and I'm not coming all the way here.
Yeah, there's no reason to do
End
that.
up with like a foot of extra cable.
It's fine. This blade may not be sharp enough.
Okay.
Yay.
We need to build this shelf, and it's got to be sturdy because our walls are paper thin. This paneling really cannot support the weight of anything substantial at all. Every time we try to put anything on the wall, it just falls right off again. So this looks like overkill, but we really need this shelf to be sturdy enough to hold this pretty heavy cluster of wires that goes from the electrical panel all the way to our new tankless hot water heater. So it's going to look like an awful lot of work just to hold up some wires, but it's important. We don't want it pulling out of the wall and becoming a hazard.
Yay! Look at that. It's a shelf for some wires. That's all that's going to be on there. Just some wires. It's all right. There you go.
Now I have a hole.
Yep. All right. A whole hole.
Saw.
This PVC pipe cutter is not designed for PVC of this diameter. The pipe is really too big for the tool, but the hacksaw blade was dull, and we didn't have any extra hacksaw blades, and we didn't feel like going through all the trouble of clamping the pipe to something, a 2x4 or something, and trying to use the circular saw. We thought that would be dangerous. So Luke, as usual, is just Godzilla-ing his way through this. Just use brute force when in doubt. Just beat the hell out of it. We know this works. He's done it 3 times already.
Yep, but now I've got the blade jammed.
Oh, no.
See, it's because it's on camera.
Yeah, that's always the case. You want to try to hacksaw that last little bit?
Yeah, I'm attempt. So I went to the tool.
Yep.
All right.
You can see that tool is dull.
Okay, well, I
Blade
just have
tool.
this much more.
All right.
Should be able to do it with this.
All
I
right.
just got to get it lined up right.
Sorry about my finger crossing the camera. There you go.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! All right.
And the project is complete. The paneling is back on the electrical panel there, all the covers and things. Those are the wires coming out all the way through that conduit on that sturdy shelf that Luke built, through the wall to our tankless water heater, which, speaking from the future, we love. We've had it for several months now, and it's great. This was really worth the trouble that it took, and we're so happy we installed a tankless hot water heater.